Oh wow, looked terrible. But anyway, just as I know, I put out just something this morning for prayer for Mum. She's feeling really heavy. Now, I felt the heaviness massively on Friday, and I know it's been going around all week. And there's stories coming like people like just so tired, just feel so heavy. Like on Friday, I felt so heavy. My eyelids were closing, and I was like, I don't think I can do Friday night. Yesterday, before we left to go down to surface to strike the ground, man, we were tired as and felt heavy, and it was more than just a physical feeling tired. Anyway, Mum's just feeling really weak, and so I've just written in the Remnant messenger, and as I was writing that, and I was saying we've got to put on our armor, we're going to stand together. Like, Mum's been a warrior in the faith and the spiritual realm for many years, and she's always interceded, and she's always got like migraines and things like that, and she knows that sometimes you're like, yeah, it's real, it's reality, but then Mum's also been very aware of the spiritual realm. But it's still hard when it's your own family, when it's you, to always think that. But as I was writing, when I got to the end, as I was writing and I was saying what I saw, I was saying principalities are coming down now. And like, people have warfared for years and years, so we don't just think this is because we've come on the scene, like even just us, we're 20s now, 30s and whatever. People have gone before us for many years. Generations have gone before us. So it's not that we think that it's us at all. It's just we're standing on giants, right? Even what happened yesterday at Strike the Ground, that people have been in that area for many years praying and preaching the gospel, right? They've been preparing the way for this. They've been preparing the way. So anyway, as I was like writing that and I was saying principalities are coming down, I just saw these big figures, and I actually saw principalities coming down, right? I saw demons and despots and just yucky things. And as they're falling, I was like, they were trying, like, just imagine we're all standing in this line, and as they're falling from their thrones, they were like trying to cling. Like, just imagine them falling, they're like, and they're trying to grab onto things, and they're trying to grab anyone or anything that they can bring down with them as they're falling. And I was like, that's the heaviness. And God's like, that's the heaviness. That's the heaviness. That's why it's kind of like, as they're, and oh my gosh, I'm just getting like full shivers. So it's like one's like falling and it's trying to grab you, and then it's trying to grab you, and like as they're all falling, and I just had that vision. I'm like, far out, I got to get on and share it. So, because I know there's been a lot of you guys that have felt heaviness. So that vision that I just saw is just, it's to release people of thinking that it's yourself. It's to release you to think that it's you. I'm just so tired. What's wrong with me? What have I done? What am I not doing right? All those things that go through your mind, because it goes through our minds. I know when we feel like that. So that vision I just wanted to share. So if you have a heavy moment, or you're feeling heavy, or it's stopping you from doing something, principalities and darkness, oh man, it's all coming down. It's all coming down. They're coming down. They're coming down. They're coming down. And as they're falling, they're trying to grab whatever they can grab. So don't fall for it. Stand strong. Stand and go. And especially if that heaviness comes over you before you're going to do something in your ministry or whatever it is that you're going to do, don't listen to it. Like, get yourself up, get yourself ready, get your clothes on, get in the shower, make yourself feel better, and actually go. Because as soon as you step on the ground to wherever you're going to go, you're going to get energy. Just like Friday night.
Do push-ups.
Yeah, whatever you got to do, get your blood pumping in the physical realm, whatever it is. Because on Friday when I felt that, my eyelids were heavy, man. I was like, I just want to go to sleep. And it's been a big week, but still, it's just the natural stuff. And then look what happened Friday night. And I'm not saying it's because of me, but I'm just saying what these things come to try and stop. But principalities and powers are coming down, and they're just, as they're screaming and falling down, man, they're just trying to grab what they can.
Yeah.
So get up, get ready. If you've got somewhere to be, if you've got somewhere to go, because on Friday night, as soon as I got there, as soon as we started doing worship, man, I had so much energy. Like, look what happened Friday night. I was jumping around. I had so much energy. Yesterday, not wanting to go to Strike the Ground. Wanted to go, but it's one of our things now. If we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it, no matter how we feel.
Don't ask us to do something.
No, but we can say no. But if we say yes, we're going to do it. Like, and then with so much energy when we were there. Even the fact that I couldn't get a car park yesterday was like, it took us an hour to get a car park. But even God used that, because he made me walk down a street that I haven't walked down in a long time. And boy, did I see my past life. And I was like, wow, you've changed me. Now I'm dancing and singing in the street instead of dancing and singing in the club. And and doing all the yahoos, man, for Jesus instead of doing the club, man, because I like to have fun. I love to dance. I love all that. I love it. And I love that God can bring it all the way back around and use it for him. And like, that was so cool, man. That was so cool. But yeah, principalities are coming down. I fully saw it. I fully saw them falling. I fully saw them falling. The big guy, man, is falling. And all the little desperate whatever warriors and little demons that were all just kind of falling. I just saw them falling. Like, just imagine I just saw a big scene and I saw sky or kind of darkness in the sky, but I just saw all these things falling and trying to grab whatever they can as they're falling down. Yeah.
It's like a Titanic moment. With
yeah. They're fall. I'm like, wow, I got to tell everyone. So, you got anything to say, babe?
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Keep pushing in.
Yeah.
Yeah, be crazy, be wild, be different. Just, God's not confined to the rules of what we think it is.
Yeah, that's right.
He's such a creative God. Why wouldn't he talk through a donkey? Why wouldn't
he did talk through a donkey. That's right.
In the book of Luke, it talks how he talks through the sun, stars, and the moon. He talks through everything.
Yeah.
He's got he has a different style of language for every different person. So
that's right. So don't think that sometimes we think because they're doing something somewhere, we're going to do it that way. No, don't put God in a box, man. He's made us all unique because we all do things differently, and it's going to attract different people.
Yeah.
Man, he has made us all unique, so don't think there's going to be one formula and one way to do things.
No.
Hi, Hayden. I just had a full-on revelation about principalities and darkness and the heaviness that's been going around, and man, it's falling, and they're trying to grab us as they're falling down.
Yeah.
Go back and listen to it.
The Tower of Babel fell, made a massive noise. When towers fall, they make loud noises, and sometimes the debris might shoot out and hit the person, But go for it, be wild, dream big, man, dream big. Use your imagination, allow God to touch your imagination and allow that creativity just to activate.
Yeah.
When you start imagining what God can do, that's God saying that's what I can do.
Yeah.
Like, so I was we were in cabaret and like rapping in cabaret. Like, I haven't rapped in a long time. I'm an MC first. And rapping in cabaret, and like, I've always imagined God carrying a warrior sound through rap music, through hip hop. And I've always been good at freestyle. Haven't done it in a long time, so that muscle's a bit weak.
That's right.
But
God's bringing it back.
Yeah, God's bringing it back, and it's through practice, allowing that imagination to activate. If you can imagine something in Jesus' name, then it's God saying, well, then let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't we go in Cavill Ave and start prophesying, freestyle prophesying, and a 100% hit rate? Why not? Tell me why not. Give me a good biblical reason why not.
And it was like what we said Friday night. Like, man, when Jesus preached, he didn't have social media. He didn't promote himself. It was people just listening, hearing, and then other people going and talking. And that's what's happening. Just be yourself. Yeah. Because principalities are coming down. They are coming down. I fully saw it. Yeah. I fully saw it. Country freestyle rap. Woo!
Country freestyle rap.
Man, he's just using it. We're all so different. He's going to use all. We've all got a different sound, a different frequency that is going to catch different people, but it's going to attract them to us. Different people are going to get attracted to you. Different people are going to get attracted to me. Different people get attracted to you, Hayden, and that's what it's about. That's how it brings people in. Like, there is no one person alike.
Yeah. And what stopped activation was fear of man for me. I got a word for a young lady named Elizabeth, and I knew she saw me, and there was a point where we did it. I spoke to Ange about her, and we acknowledged each other, but I felt to not call out. But God showed me a way how to activate that type of style of speaking in public.
Learning.
Yeah,
we're learning.
But it was just because I had the fear of man of me. It did not tell. It was not saying that God wasn't capable of making my imagination, what I saw, my thoughts, my imagination come true. That was not why he was still capable of doing it. And he will talk to you differently. I know he talks to Cheyenne differently. He talks to Gloria differently. He talks to Hayden differently. He talks to my wife differently. He talks to my mother-in-law differently. He talks to Esther differently. He talks to Rachel differently.
Yeah.
And he talks to Leah differently. He talks to everyone differently. But it's all in the same spirit.
Yeah.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Mm.
And that's what's gonna, when you speak it and you climb on top of our ancestors, our forefathers who laid foundations, when we stand on top of their prayers, we start to get higher and taller than the strong man. And then the strong man now has to look up, and he's like, oh man, and then they try and amplify their sound, and so it's like a boxing match, but we are Manny Pacquiao, I think he was the first boxer.
But yeah, the revelation I just got.
Name.
Oh my gosh, I had to. My heart was like, I've got to tell the remnant. I've got to tell the remnant. I've got to tell the remnant.
Yeah, we did see the beginning last night, brother.
Yeah.
What the difference.
And I fully believe, man. I mean, I'm only new to this whole what am I talking about? What's the word?
That.
What
he wrote?
That. No. Just evangelism. Like, I know I've got an I know people used to prophesy to me when I was a little girl. I know it's in me, but I don't know. I just feel like, okay, so there's going to be one-on-ones, but they've got to be attracted to us. And that was happening yesterday, man. They're just attracted to the freedom and the happiness and the joy, and that's what they're attracted. That's what people want. Yeah. That's what the world needs. They want to be free. Yeah. They want to be free. They want it like I used to look at people like, oh my God, that person's free enough to just go dance or whatever. Like, that is freedom, just being able to be free in front of people, and that's what they want.
That's exactly what I was talking to the brother Shane. It's Mikhail's husband.
Yep.
With the moko and the tattoo from New Zealand. And he said, see, bro, this is it, man. This is the way to do it. It draws it in. It draws the attention. And it's like, and he's freshly into the family. But when you get guys like that, understanding more of what God's doing, when you get them really they can see it clear. And like when you get guys like
he's a watcher.
Yeah, he's a watcher.
I was watching him yesterday.
There's such a cool anointing over him, eh? Such a peace, calm, but a very strong. Like that is one dude. Yeah, that is one dude in the spirit when it's time. Yeah. That demons will just.
Shane, you're gonna be a warrior.
Yeah, and you
are,
and it's gonna bring massive healing.
Yeah.
What Shane carries, just that small talk I had with him. I just can't wait to get time to sit with him. That warriorness in him. And like I said, man, he's got a healing mantle over him to talk, to speak and share with people. And because what it does is when he ministers to people, the warrior spirit, and then people think it's because he looks rough and because he's big, but it's not. It's the spirit that's been installed in him from days before, from the beginning of time.
That's right.
And that the spirit that's over other people will freak out. So people think that they're actually scared. But in all honesty, when you talk to so here's an example. When you talk to the bro, when you talk to the bro Shane, you actually feel safe and protected and covered. So that's the lie that's out there saying, oh, he's scary, but it's not, man. It's not. It's because the anointing of the Father that is in Shane. It scares away demons. Yeah. And that's the healing. That's the healing miracle.
And that's just another part of the blanket that we keep talking about, this remnant, man. We're all so different. We've got different patterns, different colours, different shapes, different sizes. As he's knitting it all together, as my sister keeps saying.
Pull down the strongholds that bind
this weekend was amazing. So if you feel heavy and you've had so much breakthrough this week, it's because there's so much in the spirit realm going on right now. There's so much. Principalities are coming down, and I just saw those little suckers, man, trying to hold on to things as they're falling. So if you feel heavy, just, hi, Liviana. If you feel heavy, just remember that. And we just pray, put on your armor every morning, put on your armor every night. Be putting it on, guys. We're advancing, we're moving forward, and this is really cool. Anyway, I've got to get off because we're going to go and see Mum. Please pray for Mum. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Cover us in the blood. We love you. We're excited, and we'll just keep this thing going. Love you. Bye.
Bye.